This anime is so cool. Thanks for introducing me to this.
Shh, Hento, be quiet. Dio's about to do his thing.
Holy crap.
Every single day these imbeciles watch something ridiculous, play something ridiculous, and are just all ridiculous and impudent fools. It's like torture watching them. I could be ruling the Skylands and Earth by now. I need to think of a way to get out of here.
Cunningly ingenious.
Ahem. I said, ahem. Yo mama's boy.
You got 5 seconds to explain yourself, shitstain.
Get up and talk about Trap Team now.
He was gonna do that after. Also help, I'm gonna fall.
Well, I want it done now.
Skylanders Trap Team, developed by Toys for Bob, is the 4th installment in the Skylanders franchise. No, I'm not talking about traps. I'm talking about, like, these are Skylanders who trap villains. You know, they're kind of like the police.
Freeze in sail. Oh, biscuits.
The plot for this game goes that Chaos blew up the Cloudcracker prison. This prison contained many villains, and even the most villain of them, the Doom Raiders. Now it's up to us to trap the villains using these traps, and save Skylands. The story, in my opinion, is way better than Swap Forces. Then once you capture goal...
I'm gonna baby. Oh shit, mama.
Salt, you are simping over a lump of gold.
Once you capture Golden Queen, Chaos using the contraption the Doom Raiders made and to try to not only take over Skylands, but to stop us from stopping him. Just like in Swap Force, Chaos's mom knew we were the issue, and Trap Team, when Chaos gets his hands on the Stinkosity, he realizes that we are the ones commanding our Skylanders to stop him. It's almost like it's building up to some grand finale.
Now, there is one part with Callie being turned into gold and stuff, and the next minute she gets turned back, so there's like no impact to it whatsoever. Overall, the story, pretty epic. Now, the gameplay...
The main gimmick are these traps. These rock candy pieces of shit go inside the slot of the portal. The new Traptanium portal, to be exact. This is by far one of the best portals in the series. The portal, as I stated, has a slot for traps, and it also has a speaker, and the colors are just stellar. And my personal favorite part of the portal, you can see right through it, making it feel a lot more magical. But I'ma still have to give Spyro's Adventures portal for being my favorite, just because it's wireless. Back to the traps. You use them to capture villains, and when you do, you get to play as them. They're on a time limit instead of health, but it recharges when you switch back to your Skylander. And I'll be honest, I sometimes forgot I could even switch into them throughout the game. Really? The only villain I actually used was Broccoli Guy, and that's only because he can heal Skylanders. The villains use the speaker in the portal to speak to the player. This can range from congratulating them or warning them on incoming danger. This is honestly pretty cool, but after a while, it can get annoying.
this battle. Even though I was locked up inside Cloudcracker Prison, I never really knew the Doom Raiders. You know, I pretty much just kept to myself in there. I did a lot of pull-ups. I wrote a book. You know, I'm not saying I need to be the Skeleton's lead singer or anything, but if you compare me to some of those other people, like, I mean, you've got Armo and Flynn and Pipsqueak. I don't even know who that is, but I mean, I'm probably better than that guy.
Overall, I think the gimmick is okay. My main two gripes with it is evolving villains and the Chaos Trap. Evolving villains increases the time they can be out and possibly powers them up as well. I'm not sure on the specifics. To evolve them, you gotta find the person in the level or the hub that can evolve that villain. And then either you do a mini game or just some interaction. And these usually suck because, you know, 9 times out of 10, you're not even gonna have the villain to be able to do it. And most of these just feel really, really lazy. Honestly, that's just how I feel about the game in general. This game feels like it has the least amount of polish on it. And like the amount of glitches and soft locks I had were more than I can count on my hand. Like most of the time I was either soft locked and I had to restart the level. The game just straight up had a stroke. My controller vibrates infinitely and characters just slide across the screen. This game just feels like an unpolished mess.
Now the main Skylanders you're going to be using to fight these villains are the Trap Masters. Holy, holy.
Gay.
Haha, funny joke guys, I get it, you know, traps are gay, ha ha ha, very funny, we already used the joke. Moving on, these are the main Skylanders for the game. Not gonna lie, I don't fucking like them.
Let me just read off some of the reasons why my handsome other self doesn't like Trap Masters. 1. Too powerful. 2. You can only use Trap Masters to open elemental gates. 3. In his opinion, they are not as fun as the other Skylanders. 4. More of a nitpick / missed opportunity. He wishes the toy's weapons glowed while near a Traptanium crystal or fighting a villain. 5. Why the fuck are giants and Trap Masters the same size? 6. I hate women. Wait a sec. I found myself using some of the new core Skylanders over to Trap Masters. Mainly Deja Vu and Torch. Deja Vu is really fun, and her past self thing ability, I don't know. It's just really fun. Torch is hot. Literally. Series 2, 3, and even 4 Skylanders are here. The latter, there's only one Series 4 Skylander. And it's Gilgrunt. I don't have him. And for most of them, for that matter. But I do have Series 3 Pop Fizz. All the Doom Raiders are also very well designed. In the story, they straight up ditch Chaos, leaving Chaos to help the Skylanders. I think I might have already talked about this already. Just for him to double cross us. And when he gets control of the... Okay, so remember that weapon? I called it the weapon because I didn't know what it was called. Just did a bit more research. Apparently it doesn't have a name? Huh. Chaos uses the Stinkosity and the machine thingamabobber to communicate with us through the portal, and this is honestly, honestly, a really cool moment in the game. And during his boss fight, he would straight up pull stuff from out of your room. Well, not literally, but you know, it will try to pretend, you know, like pulling in random objects that would be in the real world, like, you know, a bike, maybe a teddy bear, you know, random stuff like that. Which, speaking of the boss fight, I played in nightmare mode, right? My collapse got cheeked. And if you lose the boss battle, you basically or pretend he captured you. I wish they did some cool thing where, like, if a Skylander dies and you admit defeat, like, you actually straight up just admit defeat. It does something cool on the screen where it's like it kind of simulates you being sucked into a trap. Wait, am I getting sucked into Chaos because he turns into a trap? Hold on, am I inside Chaos? What the fuck? Luckily, you're the main character, and you beat Chaos. And if you happen to buy the Chaos Trap, which, good luck finding one of those nowadays. And also, it's sold separately, which kind of sucks, I'll be honest. Like, I wish they actually packaged the Chaos Trap inside the starter pack. That would have been a lot better. But instead of, like, showing it to you, it'd be, like, in a little box with a question mark on it. And then it was like, and it says on it, oh, open this once you beat the final boss, or once you beat Chaos, and then when you beat it, there's a trap in it, and then you'd be like, whoa! I mean, but then again, it wouldn't matter because they revealed it in the trailer. Once you capture Chaos, he's pretty busted. He's infinite time, which, I mean, after going through all that to beat him, you know, I'm glad he's absolutely broken, which is just absolutely hilarious.
But do you know what's not?
Politics.
Yee-haw, yee.
Memes on human disasters?
All wrong, but you know, Strange Demon Cowboy Cody, you know, agreeable topics, but that's not what I'm talking about here. Evil Cake. Like, are you fucking kidding me? This is how you evolve the main villain in the game. Chaos. You know, the villain that's been in the past, like, what? Couple games? Like, he's the main villain. And you get to play as him finally. And what do you do? What do you do with him? You just drop the fucking ball. You could have gave him a really cool mini game, you know? Like, oh, take over these lands, or, you know, change a leaf. Like, you could have, like, a little arc of him changing a new leaf. I don't know what the fuck the saying is. Changing in the leaf, or what? Turning over the leaf. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, like, you could have done so much. There's so many possibilities, but you gave him the fucking evil cake. Like, this is Virtual Boy levels of disappointment, and I hate that fucking thing.
The levels are actually way better than the ones in Swap Force. Yeah, I'm saying this mostly because they're a lot shorter. Design and theme-wise, they're pretty good. I mean, nothing much to say on that. They all feel kind of the same, I'll be honest, with like the sewer level and the swamp level. I mean, sewer, swamp, what's the difference? Post-game is alright. I mean, it's not Swap Force levels of good. I mean, the arena doesn't really feel as polished as Swap Force's. I don't know if that's just me. There's also a tower defense mode, which is super cool. You know me, I like my tower defense modes, but I kind of wish the towers had more health because they get destroyed way too fast. But I think the worst part about the post game is, I don't know, it's just me that played it a lot, but there's no battle mode. They took it out. You know the battle mode. I kind of touched on it briefly. How you and a second player, you can duke it out. And then in Swap Force they added something called Ring Out, which is basically Smash Brothers but Skylanders, and probably one of my favorite modes in any Skylander game. Yeah, no joke. I like Smash that much.
That's about it on what I have to say about Trap Team. Overall, I feel like the game was unpolished and just kind of lazy, but I still had fun with it. You know, I think the gimmick, you know, trapping villains, you know, sucking them out of the game, and then putting them in a crystal, you know, that's cool as shit. But I just think it could have had better execution, and just over the way things were handled, overall, they could have done a lot better. Overall, I like the game. The game is not my favorite in the franchise, but it's okay. It's okay at best. Okay, no, it's mediocre at best. It's mediocre. It could have been a lot better. It could have been a lot better, but, you know, it's still an enjoyable experience. Which is why I put it at number 5 on my tier list.
Yeehaw?
What do you mean? I said I was.
Yeehaw, yee.
Why are there so many googly eyes?
Well, you see, the more googly eyes you have, you know, the higher up the tier list you go.
See the number 1 having the most. And then also, it's like a goddamn maraca. Aww. Aww.
I think it belongs on the fridge.
Well, Henso, thank you for seeing the value in my art. And thank you all for watching this video. Next time, we're going to figure out if Skylanders Superchargers is the shittiest game or the holy grail in the Skylanders franchise. But, till then, thank you all for watching. My name's Salt, and remember, hell is hot, so don't be a thought. I'll see you guys next time on Skylanders Superchargers.